This is the 2026 Mercedes CLA Coupe. And is it better than the old CLA? Join me. Today we will find out. And today we will check out the exterior, interior, infotainment system, practicality, everything step by step. So let's start with the exterior and let's check out the invitation when you unlock the car. Check this out and hear it. Let's start with the exterior, and I'm going to tell you what detail changes this exterior from the first glance. So when we take a closer look at the front, we can see so many stars. I couldn't even count them. Well over 100 stars. They are illuminated in the grille, and also in the headlights you have LEDs. Daylight running lights, the DRLs, also star, and in between the stars there is a light bar which is sort of connecting this whole front apron. So the front looks very futuristic, we can say, in these terms, but let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. In my opinion, in person, these stars are looking much better than on the pictures or on the video, and this is a detail which I like. Then we have the multi-beam LEDs, so these are the best which you can get on the new CLA. I'm going to show you now the front, but let's talk about the fact that this car is priced at the level of the C-Class, which is one level in the combustion segment, combustion cars, at the same Mercedes-Benz brand. So it really depends what you are looking for. If you are looking for the latest and greatest technology which this car offers in the electric segment, then yes, this is what you want. But if you are looking more for the traditional combustion car, then the C-Class would be a better choice from the Mercedes. And Mercedes also decided to continue production of the A-Class hatchback, which you can get in Europe and in some other parts of the world. So that's also a great entry point, as it was mentioned by the CEO at the presentation of the new electric GLC. So Mercedes has so many models now at offer, so everyone can choose what they really like. And let me know in the comments which model of Mercedes is your favorite. Is this CLA, or would you pick maybe the C-Class or maybe the A-Class? Let me know in the comment section down below. So this car has a similar price point once again as the C-Class, so that's really interesting in terms of the offering. So looking at the car, it is looking futuristic once again, and in this specification with the Patagonia red manufacturer color, it looks really nice, really sporty and also modern. Check out the swooping roofline. So we start with the progressive line for the CLA, then we have the AMG line, and this is the AMG line Plus, so the highest package for the CLA in terms of the exterior look. We have night package, as you can see, the deep gloss black around the window trim, and also we have 19-inch wheels, so the largest ones which you can get for the CLA. So let me know what you think about this appearance, and now let's take a closer look at the wheels. So for the CLA we start with the 17, then we have the 18, and these are the 19-inch. These are in the gloss black with the AMG logo here in the wheels, and they have a new design for the Mercedes, so we didn't see these before. These are MO Mercedes Original 225/40 R19, so quite wide for the vehicle. We will check out soon also the rear wheels to compare the size. So here is the night package deep gloss black. Also the mirrors are in deep gloss black, and you can see two cameras now on the mirrors. This is for the assistance systems. So now for the CLA we have enhanced assistance systems which need one more camera, as you can see here. So this will be available in as many countries as the legislation will allow. And also at the lower section, check out the deep gloss black, pop-up door handles. So everything is looking nicely from the side silhouette. It's no more swooping design like with the EQS or EQE. This has closer design as the combustion versions of the Mercedes, which is also the future for the brand, as we see with the electric GLC. So these are the pop-up door handles, which we can see also on the S-Class. They are really looking high-end. This is how you can open and close them. And frameless doors, the same as on the previous CLA. This car will be also available as a combustion car with the 1.5 liter engine. Later in the year it should be available. So rear wheels are 255 35 R19. And check out this small triangle window, similar as in the Maybach S-Class. And this is actual window. Check this out from the interior. And also sneak peek at the roof. So this is a whole roof, one glass. Really, really futuristic. And from the interior, especially from the rear seats, really impress you to experience this, which I will show you. So stay tuned, don't go away, stay tuned. And if you enjoyed this episode, smash the like button and subscribe for more videos like this one and also driving videos. And in the future, I'm also going to drive the new CLA, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that as well. So this is the 350. So far we have two on offer, 250 Plus, rear-wheel drive, and 350, which is a 4MATIC version. We have also this new Mercedes Star with the design at the back, LEDs. And 350 is the more powerful version with 354 horsepower and sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds. The range is 769 kilometers WLTP, so quite high. The consumption on these cars should be really low. This has also second gear in the transmission, for example, similar to the Taycan, Porsche Taycan. So really high-end technology for this vehicle, the new era, electric era for the Mercedes. So this is the boot space, 405 liters, but to me it looks a little bit larger. I'm not sure why, but the quoted volume is 405 liters. Underneath the boot floor we have also some emergency vests and first aid kit, compressor, this sort of stuff. So pretty usable in terms of the volume. In the previous CLA, the back boot is a larger one, but we have something what I will show you soon, which is the frunk. Also one thing what you can do is fold the seats. So 40, 20, 40, you can only fold the middle if you want for like skis or snowboards or golf bag, but you can also fold two at once. And now you have a practical car as well, so you can put something long, like anything what you want, which is long. So that's really usable for this. And you can close it with the kick as well. So it's fully electric tailgate or with the press of a button. So that's really luxurious. So now let's go and open the doors, but we don't check the interior, that we will do shortly, but now we will open the frunk. So we need to pull twice on this lever, and now we'll go and check out the frunk. So the frunk is 101 liters, and you can see these lines. That will be a divider for the US market. In Europe, this is not a mandatory. So you can see charging cable, and you can put here anything what you want. So together we have 506 liters, which is more than the previous CLA generation, the combustion version of the previous CLA. If you have a combustion engine of this particular car, then here at the front would be a combustion engine, the 1.5 liter engine. This is a windshield washer fluid. So yeah, without the combustion engine we have more space in the front with the frunk. Now let's go ahead and check out the interior, and I'm going to show you things which you might not seen at first glance and also unique features of this vehicle. So first, when we check out the door cards, they have new design. This particular car has a microfiber and man-made faux leather with the red stitching and also this really nice decor trim. This is like a metal weave design. And check out the controls for the seats. So these are moving like on the previous Mercedes models a couple years ago. So they are not haptic anymore, but they are moving. Also, we have some storage space and the new speaker grill for the Burmester, looking really premium. Here is some storage and rubberized door cards, space for a water bottle and some additional storage space. We have illuminated door seals with the Mercedes-Benz logo, very nice aluminum pedals with rubber dots, and the all new seats. So these are brand new seats for the CLA, on the inside with the microfiber and on the outside with the man-made leather. And check out this roof. So this is a whole roof, is one piece of glass, which especially if you are sitting in the back, it's a really great sightseeing. And I'm going to show you from the back how you can actually feel in the car. Now with the ambient lighting you can see where it actually shines. This is the most visible color during day. And here is the completely new interior for the CLA and the dashboard as well. So everything in terms of the interior is changed on this car. It's a whole new generation, new electric platform, and this dashboard as well with the air vents and everything. So now we will hop inside and I will show you just about everything about the interior and all the details which you maybe will not see at the first glance. Also, window switch is a new one. So let's hop inside. This is how the front looks from the back. Let me know what do you think. Welcome on board of the new CLA. And here we have a dark spec, unlike the launch car when it was presented at the premiere. So this is something what many people would choose, so I'm happy that I can show it to you, this specific configuration on the interior. Maybe it's not as flashy as a light colored, but I think this is something what many people will go for, so I'm really happy that I can show it to you. So with the new CLA we have a setup where essentially you have a driver screen, central screen, and then passenger screen if you opt for it. If you don't, then you have this panel here which is illuminated and is with the same ambient color as the whole vehicle. So this is the new panel, we can say, this really panel with the screens and also camera, check it out. So this is the new layout for the compact class, and we can say also in the new electric GLC somewhat similar, but you can have also seamless design in this car in the entry level. You cannot have the seamless as in the GLC, but nonetheless the screen size is 14 inches in the middle, so the same as on the GLC. Check out also new vents. So you can see that they are really beautiful with the illumination, and you can turn them also. They have nice and clicky sounds. The steering wheel has the same design, but the buttons are updated. So on the left side we can see you have our cruise control settings, so you can do change of speed, distance. On the right side we have volume, mute button, and we have controls here as well, and for the phone and to go back. So here you can see that you can change on the screen what is in the middle. So this is also new design of the screen. On the previous CLA or A class you could have different designs. So here you have two designs. So you have this, or if you swipe here then you can have a navigation or assistant systems. So you can switch between these, but you cannot have this in different color as far as I understand, like in the blue, for example, it's always a red. At least I couldn't find different settings for it. On the middle you can change navigation, consumption, also consumption from reset, from charging, from start, and you have odometer here. Also, one thing new is the AMG line logo, which was never before on the screen. Only if you had AMG, then you had AMG but without the line logo. Here we can find the status, state of charge, and you can see also range here, 704 kilometers on the 91%, so pretty good range. Really, I'm surprised by this. And we can also see max range as well. When we check the door cards now, I will show you all new buttons and where you can actually find some functions which are now hidden at different places. Then on the left side you have controls for the lights, so you can control that. Also fog light, release parking brake, and in the door cards you can lock the car, unlock. Then you have also buttons here for the seats, so they also move if you press on it. So they are not haptic like before, like on the S-Class, let's say. Then we have buttons for the windows. So in the CLA you have now solution with the two buttons for the windows, and then you have switch for the rear. And then you can see the mirrors, so you can fold them, and now you can see two cameras there as well. The mirror shape has different shape than before, and this is also gloss black now. This is a trim, like a metallic, light metallic color, and this portion is also like a gloss, shiny black, same as the screen here. The stalks for the windshield washer or the indicators is also new, so this portion is like has like a metal look. It has, I would say, a little bit the feeling is better, like more premium, not by much, but yeah, it feels certainly better than, let's say, in my A-Class. Yeah, it feels better. Also in the right one you have a gear lever, like it's always the case with the Mercedes, but you have also shift here, and this is to change the recuperation. So you can change recuperation if you put it towards you or away from you. And you can see here R and D, or parking. And the button to start the car is on the stalk. So it's not here anywhere like before, it's here. So this is new. Then the 14-inch screen will go and do in-depth review of this as well. Then in the middle we have also new air vents, so these are new. And if we tap here we can also turn on the AC. Underneath the air vent we have a panel with the buttons, so we have dynamic select. We need to switch on the vehicle. And now we should be able. Now we need to properly turn it on. So maybe now, no, you need to go into park. Okay, and now it works. So we can see comfort, sport. We are in the drive. So I have foot on the brake so we don't move. And okay, so now if you press here, you can see the driving. So you have comfort, sport, eco, and individual. The full review of the MBOS all-new infotainment system is coming in a separate video, so stay tuned for that and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you for your support. And then we have here 360 cameras. This should work if we are in the... Okay, it works. So you have a rear camera. Okay, so for this particular car we don't have a 360, but you can opt for it. But it looks like more high definition, maybe because the screen is better. I'm not actually sure, but it looks a little bit better, the image from the camera. So you can make it wide angle. Yes, this is wide angle, and this is normal rear view. And yes, that's it. Then we have the button here, with which you can actually turn off the display, or you have a cleaning mode, or you can switch off the system completely. Then we have a hazard lights. And then we have a button to actually access the Mercedes voice assistant.
Could you say that again, please?
Like the AI. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. Then we have the mute button. So this one you mute the music, and then you have volume rocker. So with this one you can change the volume. Alright, so my feeling from the setup here is that it certainly feels like something what I have not seen at the Mercedes, something new, and it feels maybe like a little bit a higher segment car than actually the CLA is, maybe because of the size of the screens. So it feels like I'm in the larger car, and I have also quite a lot of space. So if I sit like I would usually sit, I will go low, maybe like this. I have quite a lot of space here actually, so that's really nice. And now I can show you how you can charge the phone not only wirelessly but also with the cable, because it's not as obvious at the first glance. Then in the middle we have a wireless charger for a phone. Yeah, so you can feed the cable through here. There is like an opening. Okay, through this hole you can feed the cable from the lower section, because here are the USB-C cables, USB-C ports, which are illuminated. So you need to put the cable connection here and then feed the cable up if you want to have a cable connection from this portion. Also you have like a rubber band, so you can secure some stuff. And here on this top part we have this trim, which is looking really nice. This sort of light aluminum look to this material. And then we have two cup holders, which have like a surrounding in this sort of aluminum design. And then if you press, then you have the cup holder, so you can fit all sizes. And I would say that it seems to me that the securement of these cups, so this is stronger, so it feels stronger. Okay, so that's it. Then we have the middle armrest, which has two sections, so it's a storage space as well. If you press here, then you have storage space. So this is the storage space for some smaller stuff here. You can remove it as well, I think so. I'm not actually sure how, but you should be able to remove this like you can in different, like this, just pull it. Okay, now we have a larger space here, so you can just put it back, very easy. Okay, and we have also, this is actually pretty deep, maybe even a little bit more deep than in my A-Class or previous CLA. I don't feel any connections for the USB-C ports here. So yeah, no connections here. As far as I don't see anything there. Okay, so that's it. In front of the passenger we have the glove box. So it opens like this. You cannot close it with the key, but that is also not possible in my A-Class, only like a C-Class and up. You can actually lock it. You have a space, actually pretty spacious, so yeah, that's about it. And before here was like a storage space for the book, for the car manual, but I don't feel anything here, so maybe it's not anymore here. Okay. Lower section is a more stiffer plastic material. These are the all new seats for the CLA, and I'm going to show you and tell you my impressions from these seats and how they differ from the previous CLA. In terms of the seats, actually I'm sitting in these seats for the moment I'm sitting now and filming, and I would say they are maybe this much, tiny bit firmer on the back, and on the lower section is about the same as in my A-Class or the CLA is the same seat. So yeah, I would say they are pretty close, but also different. This feels like it's larger, this portion. So definitely, yeah, this feels like it's larger than in the little bit larger, maybe, I don't know how much, but a little bit. Also you can extend this. And in terms of the seat headrest, you can actually move this forward like this. Okay, so that's about it. So you can move it like this, okay? Quite a nice adjustment for the headrest. Headrest is pretty soft. This is an Artico man-made leather or vegan leather. It's an artificial material, but I have it also in my car, but this is different quality. It's more smooth, something maybe what we can find now in the C-Class. So it's more smooth than in my car, and it feels a little bit different, this material. And the smooth material, the microfiber, is about the same as it was before. Red stitching as well. So personally I just love this material because it's so nice and yeah, so smooth and not as cold in the winter and not as hot during summer. Alright, so let's take a look at the top. So here we have sun visor and also light with the mirror. So here is the sun visor. Now let's take a look at the sun visor and at the top. So here is a light with the mirror, also microphone, and some for like a tickets storage. No grab handle here, and you can see airbag here as well. On the top we have the lights, so you press, you don't have buttons, they are just like sort of capacitive. And this panel here is gloss black on the top. Then you have also SOS button. So this one, if you push, you reveal another button which you need to press if you are in the emergency. So only press this in emergency situations. Okay. And you have also passenger airbag here displayed as well. For the passenger, it's the same with the airbag sticker. Here we have also Burmester speaker, also airbag, and we have heads-up display and the vents here. Can change open or close. Nice, very nice. Like aluminum material design. And yeah, steering wheel just a solid one. I really like this one with the large MB star in the middle. And in terms of the front, on the side of the seat we don't have any buttons. So in terms of the seat buttons, like it was before here, it's not anymore. And also here is like a reach, where is the ambient stripe. So the seat control is actually here on the screen. So we can go ahead and check out the screen now. Now I'm going to show you the feature which is hidden in the infotainment system, which was previously in the door cards. Do you prefer this solution or the previous one with the button in the doors? Let me know in the comments. And then on each side you have buttons for the menu of the seats, menu of the AC, and then you have a temperature. So for example, I can turn on the temperature very easily. So this is the seat settings. So here you have for the driver you have a memory seat 1 to 3. You can save the position, and then you have a heated seats 3 levels. You can also see here. And then you have seat heat. Then you have steering wheel heating. And then you have here the steering wheel heating as well. For the passenger you have also 3 levels for the, just turn off the AC. So you have 3 settings for the seat heating as well for the passenger, and you can save 3 memory positions for the passenger as well. Now ambient lighting. So here we have colors. These are multicolor options. Then you have monochrome as well. So you have pool blue, all kinds of colors. So this is how it looks in terms of the ambient lighting. We have illumination here, also in the foot area, and also here. And if we go to neon pink, now everything is pink. Check this out. So now everything here is pink. And guys, this is the key fob, the new style key fob. It looks like the previous one, the large one, but it's much thinner. Now let's open the rear doors, and I will show you all the details and unique features and how much practical space do we actually have for the knee room and headroom, and how I feel about this new panoramic sunroof in terms of the rear passenger feeling. So let's hop inside and let's check it out. Alright guys, so welcome on board of the CLA, the new gen, and we have some nice space here. Check this out. I would say this is better than on the previous generation, which shares the same legroom with my A-Class, so this is definitely more, maybe twice as much, so that's really good. Then check out the ambient lighting with the Burmester speaker, door handle, you can open the window, and you have also door pocket here. Then we have here the net, so this is door handle and door pocket here as well, nicely with the felt, and also a little bit on the lower section. Then you can see here the hook for a jacket. There is no door handle here, and some storage space behind the seat. Here you can see the vents, two USB-C ports which are illuminated, and ISOFIX connections here for the child seat, like this. Seats are looking really great, once again same as in the front, but with the CLA now you can change the height of the rear headrest. This was not possible previously. Then middle armrest you can fold out, and we have some space. This is like for the tablet or smartphone, and you have 3 cup holders. These are not adjustable, but they are pre-cut for different sizes. Also the middle one is more narrow, so you can choose as well. It's wide enough for my arm and the second arm, so that's good. And behind you can see some speakers, and also a shelf for something like a jacket, for example. Also here is a light as well. Alright guys, so in terms of the rear, this is how I would sit here. I feel actually pretty spacious, despite the seat is at the same distance as I would sit, so I have quite a lot of room actually here, so that's a really big difference with the predecessor. And in terms of the headroom, I would say I have this much space, which is I would say, how much is this? I would say this is about more than 1 inch, like 2 inches, about 5 centimeters. Yeah, this much. And I would say I feel less closed than in the previous generation, so actually I feel here more spacious than in the previous generation, which is positive, of course. So for this aspect, this is a progress with the CLA. The whole roof is glass. It feels definitely more, it feels something new, not something what I'm used from Mercedes. So yeah, this feels, I would say, surreal, that like everything is open. So this makes me happy more as a rear passenger than as a front passenger, because as a front passenger I don't really see that much, at least in the showroom, the roof. But here at the back it feels really cool, and if you are in city or something, you can watch, or in the nature, in the mountains, you can watch the mountains, for example. So yeah, I think kids would love here to sit and just look up and just observe, everything. So now, what do I think about this new CLA? This new CLA combines modern technology and the best electric hardware which you can get from the Mercedes, with the unique design, exterior and interior wise. But the price point is similar as the C-Class, we can say, so it really depends what you are looking for. So guys, let me know in the comments, what would you pick, the new CLA Electric or the C-Class combustion version? And in the next episode, I'm going to show you the MBOS, the all-new infotainment system of this Mercedes CLA, and the new Mercedes models coming to the market.